Hello, and welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel 4. In the menu, because, it's about to start. But, yeah. In the last one, the Act 3 end happened, and we got a lot of information. A lot of stuff happened, with Aryan Road dying, and the big Eye Imperial Fortress thing appearing out of nowhere. Seems like we're ramping up towards the end. We have to be. It really feels like it. But I'm just going to go right in. I have no idea what's going to happen now, though. But I want to hear what happened to the Emperor. Okay. Half a day passed in the blink of an eye. 5 towering spires appeared throughout Erebonia, as well as a massive floating stronghold. At first, people fell into a panic, but announcements from the Imperial government eventually calmed their unrest, with false news about it. And so, though some did so with exhausted resignation, and others with an eerie sort of excitement, all turned to face tomorrow's coming war. Oh yeah, and the war starts tomorrow. At noon. Okay, my guess is all the groups are going to take out separate spires. Or some nonsense like that. I feel like it's a barrier blocking the Imperial Fortress. Maybe? Or 5, what is it, 5 of them? Is that what they said? I feel like the SSS and the liberal groups will take out separate spires, and we'll take one, and the Pantagruel, no, they're getting ready for the war. I don't know. Those on the Courageous 2 quickly sent out emergency signals to all their allies. Together, they worked tirelessly, attempting to make sense of the situation as much as possible. As a result, they concluded that the ancient floating fortress had appeared as part of the final stage of the Empire's curse. Its powerful energies would further twist and warp the people's minds in order to drive them to endless war and bloodshed. Yeah. So, does it take the already cursed and make them worse? Or does it, just let people become cursed easier? In addition, the true nature of the numerous white spires was instantly clear to those with ties to the church. They were nearly identical to the Salt Pale, the product of a singularity and the cause of the Northumbrian disaster 28 years ago. Yep. It was hypothesized they were created from residual matter of the original Salt Pale that had remained underground. However, unlike the original Salt Pale, these new ones did not convert their surroundings to salt. Rather, they appeared to be spiritually linked to the floating fortress. A multi-layered barrier was also observed surrounding the fortress, with initial analysis revealing it to be completely impenetrable. Yep. A laptop in the Magic Village. Operation Jormungand showed no signs of slowing, but the resistance represented by Mille Mirage was also gathering momentum. Calvard, Liberal, and Remiferia mustered their forces, along with support from the Viceland army. The time for the continent's two great powers to clash drew nearer and nearer, with the fate of the world hanging in the balance. Olivert, Reen, and the rest of the Radiant Wings would not stand idly by and watch fate unfold, however. As they were trying to decide their best course of action, they received an unexpected message from an old friend. George. It was George. He had called to fill them in on what was happening. Oh. Okay. I'm kind of glad they're kind of skipping over potential dialogue here to get to the main points, because there's probably a lot to cover. The massive object that had appeared over the Osgiliath Basin was an ancient superweapon of the gnomes. Okay. Tuaha de Danan. Damn it, I don't remember. I remember the first word. Tuaha de Danan. Otherwise known as the Imperial Fortress. It was an airborne structure from before the Great Collapse that had been hidden away in a space-time distortion caused by the Great One's birth. Okay. Hidden away. But it was made by the gnomes. Oh, they renovated. I see. For the past millennium, the gnomes had been carrying out a large-scale renovations on the fortress. It had been converted to connect to the salt pails and interface with the curse through them, turning it into the ideal stage for the rivalry of the Seven. It was there that they intended to hold the final rivalry, once the Great Twilight had reached its climax. All for the sake of reforging the Great One. However, though it was faint, a single spark of hope yet remained. The members of the Radiant Wings gathered together, joined by key personnel from Mille Mirage. And together they began devising an all-or-nothing plan to combat the dire situation before them. And so it was that on the eve of the clash between Jormungand and Mille Mirage, a third operation was born. Their course of action decided, all those involved gathered together at a certain location in Crossbell. Better not be the SSS building, because it's not big enough for all those people. The eve of war. I blocked the text, so. But that's what it's called. Oh, of course, Michelin. The day before the end, we get to hang out at Michelin. Is that what it is? I still feel like they're going to open the world map. They said there was that we wouldn't be able to go back, but there are some things that I feel like we're going to be able to go back for. I don't know. It's kind of empty. Well, I guess everyone's getting ready for war, so there's no military here. What are you doing? Oh, they're setting up barriers around Michelin. So we can plan. Right. Probably a good idea. And Rose. Yeah, this is exactly... I mean, it was pretty clear what was going to happen. That this would be like the pre-finale bonding event time. It's interesting to see all those ships just hanging out. No one's talked at all. Oh. That's a pretty big barrier. It's a pretty good shot, too. Oh. It's kind of peaceful music considering all that's going on. So where is everyone? Is there no one else here? There better not be, because if I could talk to all the people in my
I think it turned out very well. Thanks for your help, everyone.
group plus NPCs, that would be bad.
It's not half bad if I do say so myself. Good work.
We should be thanking you guys. You're the ones who did the heavy lifting.
I don't see what anyone else did besides you
I
guys.
still find it pretty hard to believe you were able to make a barrier over all of Michelin.
It's something that could only be accomplished through combining the witch's spells, our stigmas, and the Merkaba.
Not to mention the raw power of 2 divine knights.
And then we were able to convert the Pantergul's orbital energy into mana to sustain the barrier.
Such beautiful teamwork! If we can do something like this, the sky's the limit!
We ain't exactly here for a team-building exercise, you know.
You sure?
In any event, the barrier should hold. At least for tonight.
It'll be able to absorb a few hits from any railway cannon shots that come our way. Not that we'll need to worry much about them, given they'll be busy with the war for the time being.
I'm sure as far as the Chancellor is concerned, we're simply some minor rabble beneath his notice.
He probably sees us as nothing more than the opening act to the Great Twilight.
Opening act nothing. Doesn't he know we're the main event?
Hey there, everyone. Good to see you guys.
How are your rooms? Did you drop off all your things already?
Yeah. Honestly, I was blown away by how ritzy this place is.
I can't believe we have it all to ourselves.
Right? Even locals like us don't get many chances to stay here.
The last time was when Mariabelle invited us after the trade conference.
Oh man, that seems like it was 100 years ago.
Thinking back, it's kind of a bittersweet memory.
We still had a lot of fun, though!
Looking around, we've got quite the crowd here now.
Yeah.
Yep.
And a lot of us are from Thor's, too.
We might as well live it up then. This is our last night before everything goes down, after all.
You're right. Tomorrow's when everything will be decided.
Our future rests on the success of Operation Shining Steel.
Though honestly, it's still a pretty dicey plan.
You gonna explain it, or are we gonna save that for... This is gonna be like the... Okay. That was gonna be like those heist things where I'll tell you on the way. As we're going through it.
So,
Voiced.
this is Operation Shining Steel then?
After reviewing the whole plan like this, it seems more reckless than it does bold.
We may not have much margin for error, but I think this could actually work.
So basically, we're gonna get a bunch of teams to raid all the salt pails at once, put them out of commission, and then have the Courageous 2 charge into the fortress while its barrier is down. That about sum it up?
Yes, but there's little chance that things will go so smoothly. I'm sure we'll have a number of unforeseen circumstances to deal with.
How do you... It sounds like our team's not gonna do anything then, until all the barriers are down. Will I get to play as all the other groups taking it down? That'd be fun. Can I play as Michael?
Our top priority, however, is making sure the Divine Knights and Class 7 get to the target.
That's right. So even if something goes awry and the Courageous 2 is unable to land, we can continue with the plan. As long as Reen and the others can successfully board the fortress in time, we still have a chance.
Our foes will try to end the rivalry of the Seven as the Great Twilight reaches its climax. If we manage to seize control of the rivalries before then, however, we may be able to prevent them from achieving their goals.
At this point, they think they've already won. It's likely they'll welcome Instructor Reen since they need him to finish the rivalries. And that will be our chance.
That's all fine and good, but what about the salt pails? One glance and you could tell they're bad news. They're giving off one hell of an ominous vibe.
Yes.
They seem to be pulsing with energy from the lower planes.
And this same energy is what's letting them act as singularities, making them nearly impregnable.
Further, given the devils that have been appearing all over lately, I get the feeling we may find even worse things protecting each of the pails.
Oh.
Yes. It's something we'll need to be prepared for.
Devils.
Well, if we know what we gotta do, then all that's left is to go do it.
That's right. It's our turn now.
You can leave one of the salt pails to the liberal team. We just gotta decide on which of us is going.
Same for us in the SSS. As members of the Radiant Wings, let us help clear a path for you and the others.
No.
Estelle, Lloyd, everyone.
Aw, you guys.
Guess we should have seen this coming, huh?
You can count on us, too.
Yep.
Duvalie.
She's not here?
Are you sure?
Yes. Since my lord's passing, I've managed to clear my mind a bit.
The time has come for the Stahlritter to unite once more, to see our lord's will done.
Our lord saw fit to grant you her power. It's our duty to carry her torch to light your way.
All of you.
Don't forget to save some seats for us, huh? We'll be teaming up with those
Okay.
Stahlritter gals, if that's okay.
Can I please them?
Would have wanted as much from us.
Zeno, Leo.
Sheesh. This is one hell of a lineup.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, you can add Sharon and me to the list of volunteers.
As maid of the Reinford family, I would be honored if you would allow me to fulfill this particular role. Angie! You too, Sharon? Lady Angelica and I have also suffered at the hands of our foes. After careful discussion, we have decided it would only be appropriate to return the favor.
From what I hear, Lieutenant Colonel Mueller will be returning to the Courageous 2 tomorrow. I figured I'd leave the steering up to the expert, so I can get back to kicking some ass.
Sharon, Angelica.
Okay, so those two are gonna go off and help another group. It's just gonna be Thor's left. I'm assuming Tita's going with the Liberal group, and Randy's going with the SSS. We're back to just Thor's then. Huh.
Then you can count me in too.
Can't let you do that, Toa. We need you here. You've got both the Courageous 2 and the entire operation to look after.
Angelica's right. I'd very much prefer you to remain at your post.
I'll be on the bridge as well. But even then, I suspect we'll have our hands full manning the air defenses.
Understood. There's no need for concern, Toa. We're all in this together. Every one of us has their own part to play.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, both of you. But still, we can't just send them out by themselves.
And I guess you'll just have to let me join them.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
Huh, so that's why you two were acting weird.
I'm sure you must think I have no right to come back like this. I can't possibly make up for everything I've done. But I'm going to help anyway. Because I'd rather not get the same failing marks Franz did.
George.
So that makes 3. Not as many as I'd like, but...
Then allow me to lend you a hand.
Whoa, okay. Now you guys are
Grandmother.
overpowered.
I fulfilled my duty as a witch, and Leanne has passed. Now that I have played my part, I may as well bloom one final time for you young folk. Were we to add my strength to that of the Ragnar girl, a former gnome, and the Reinford maid, would that be sufficient?
Probably.
That'd be more than enough. But if it's possible, I'd prefer to have the curvier version of you come with us.
Angie, I don't think now's really the time.
It would be our pleasure to have you accompany us, Lady Roselia.
For crying out loud.
We now have 4 groups. Our forces have expanded considerably.
But what about the last pail?
You can leave that one to me.
Okay, that's it. Just alone.
Principal Le Guin!
Aren't you
She got
supposed
it.
to be focusing on all that meal mirage stuff?
Certain. But the plan has always been to leave the first day of the operation in Wallace's hands. I'll be taking over tomorrow. once the war begins in earnest.
Lieutenant
quiet.
General Bright anticipates that both sides will spend the first day scouting, with perhaps a few light skirmishes at best. Presumably, General Van Dyke will mobilize the Imperial Army with a similar mindset.
All bets are off once that second day hits, however. Odds are, all 8 battlefronts will erupt into all-out carnage at about the same time.
The Imperial Army will likely be forced to a halt in both Liberal and Remiferia. You can expect they'll deploy their strongest armored divisions, the 3rd and 4th included, at that time.
Yeah, I thought that might be the case.
And the reason you're helping us out is so things don't get to that point, right?
Perhaps. It should be a suitable warm-up for the decisive battle to come. Though, of course, I won't be going it alone.
That's unnecessary. Oh, okay.
It's as the General says. We too will be assisting you. For the first day, anyway.
This will be my final duty as head of the Arcade School. I shall prove us worthy in succeeding the Sandblock name.
I don't know if I measure up to these 3, but this is as good a chance as any to make up for all the time I lost.
You're good.
Father, Toval.
I mean, General Le Guin is probably fine on her own. Adding any of those 3 is overkill, but sure.
I had a feeling Vita would show up to help. Can't pass up a chance to hog the spotlight, huh, Vita?
Show him what you can do, Zero Artisan.
Thank you. We couldn't be more lucky to have the 4 of you with us. That goes for the rest of you, too. Estelle, Lloyd, Duvalie, Angelica, Sharon, each and every one of you.
Indeed. And with that, I hereby declare Operation Shining Steel officially underway. We fly tomorrow at noon, as Mille Mirage and the World Serpent begin their clash.
We'll be rendezvousing with the rest of our allies in Michelin later today. This may be the last time we're all together, so we're planning to have a small celebration of sorts. We were hoping all of you could join us.
Wow. I mean, it's exactly as I expected, but I didn't expect them to break into these kind of groups. Kind of thought it would just be separate your Thor's group into 5, or maybe add in the other people, but damn. That's going to be exciting. Unfortunately, depending on how this goes, it might be a minute before we get there. It would seem everything is coming along quite nicely. Yeah, this is the last place I'd expect to spend the night before the war. I still can't believe your dad booked the whole hotel out for us, and on a discount too. Well, they weren't going to have any customers otherwise. It was a kind of a win-win situation, really. I see. In other words, Mishi has no choice but to entertain me for as long as I crave. Okay, Teotot. Have some pity on the poor old chump inside him, will ya? What if it's her dad this time? I just wish Noelle, Risha, and Shizuku could be here. Or could have made it, too. Yeah, but at least we can look forward to seeing them after all this is over. Besides, Yona, Sully, and Cecile should be arriving any moment now. Jesus. Oh, and it may please you to know my father's operation was a success. Finally. I wanted to know about that so bad. So I've heard. They say he's already started to come around. Really? I think Ash should know that. Already? Wow, that's great news. His Majesty has been on all of our minds. That he has. This should help bring some hope back to the people. No, never mind. He's feeling it deep down, he's just not showing it. What a wonderful relief, right, Olivier? Quite so. I'll never be able to thank Dr. Sayland enough.
Sorry we're late.
Mueller. Patrick, well, yeah, he'd be with Michael, right. Mueller. I had no idea Father and Toval would be coming. It's good to see you again, Duvalie. Like, every important person in the Trails series is here today. It's ridiculous. What happened to Lady Knights 2 and 3?
They're running a bit late. The same applies to the 2 from Zephyr. Oh, okay.
Patrick, you came all this way too. Indeed. I shall be supporting Operation Shining Steel from the field. I plan to visit His Majesty on behalf of my father as well, should time permit.
I'm sure he'd appreciate that. We should request an audience with the Emperor ourselves now.
Probably, but it might get kinda tough too. That aside, we have yet a few more arrivals to introduce, ones that proved a tad more troubling to arrange. Come on, guys, no need to be shy.
It's good to see you all again.
George and Cassius.
Dad?
What are you doing here?
George, so you came too.
Don't look so glum.
Like I said on call, I still don't know if I really deserve to be here. But once the operation starts tomorrow, I won't be moving out with anyone here, other than Angie. I get how selfish it might sound, but I just wanted to see you all, one last time. Oh, George, you big dumb lug.
Yeah, what a soppy idiot.
He's our sloppy idiot.
George. What a soft-hearted disciple I've found myself.
Geez, you guys are just as melodramatic as Class 7 is. Wow, I'm surprised you managed to make it here, Mr. Bright. It's more than surprising. It's practically unbelievable.
Does that mean you're all done preparing Meal Mirage then? That's right. I'd like to say all is well, but that may be a bit preemptive. All in all, I'd put our chances at 60% against us. So 40% for you. Though, with General Van Dyke as our opponent, even that level of optimism may be misplaced.
I see.
We believe in you, Dad.
Yes, we're very grateful for all you've been doing.
Though my work as commander of tomorrow's operation has concluded for tonight, I thought perhaps I'd come and visit, both to wish you every success in Operation Shining Steel and to see where I might lend you our aid. Oh, and one other thing, I have a message to pass along from Kafai. How serendipitous it is that our promised imbibement should arrive so soon. We do have a few guests we're still waiting on, but what say we all head to our venue for now?
Sure thing. Grandfather finished preparing the guest house for us earlier.
Speaker McDowell did all that just for us? That's very kind of him. Well, I'll have to take the opportunity to thank him in person. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's let the celebration begin. At this point, I hope you keep up the cutscenes a little longer, and thus, in the guest house of Michelin's Villa Grounds, did the send-off party for Meal Mirage commence. Class 7s, new and old, sat among their fellow instructors, alumni, and classmates. The Liberli Embracers, the SSS, members of the Septarian Church, and the Hexaclan alike. And even those visiting from Calvard and Remiferia had all come as one to join in the festivities. Together they mingled, if only for tonight, enjoying food and conversation in the warm comforts of camaraderie. Laughs were exchanged on the eve of war, as they each shared in their hopes of what the morning would bring. And then... Okay, now I see. Oh, Michelin at night. Oh, they're fishing. Yep. Okay. Considering there's so much to do here, probably, if I had to guess. Oh, you get to astral project wherever you want? That's basically a body. Right? Well, considering there's so much probably going on here, I'm going to simply divide these episodes into hours, maybe. I don't know how long it's going to take. And just name it Eve of War 1, 2, and 3 if that's how long it takes. You know, just keep it simple here because I have a feeling everyone in the world I can come talk to, and these are all characters I want to talk to. All of them. So whatever I get done, I get done. I'm not going to rush through it because this is getting near the end. You know, I'm actually going to be playing East 9 not too far off now from when it comes out on PC. That's not bad. Unless the whole map is open besides this, then it's going to take me forever, but I might just do essential stuff at that point. Seems everyone's got plenty of party left in them. Night's still young after all. Plus, we got the whole park to ourselves too. That reminds me, why don't you give us a performance, Elliot? Yeah, I've still got goosebumps from the last time I heard that violin of yours. Really? I mean, I'd love to play, but where would I even play? Hey, wait a minute. Where did Eustace run off to? I believe he went to go find Milliam earlier. When you go find an astral... Oh, I'm not going to think about it. I'm just happy she's back in any form. That does sound like something he might do. This is their last night together, after all. Yeah. Looks like George and Jellica are getting in some time alone themselves. That said, don't you guys have any special someones of your own you should be spending the evening with? Quality guy time is great and all, but tonight could be the night, you know. Oh boy. Okay, we all see what you're getting at. They do have a point though. Guys, find Lint. Yeah, and now he's got me thinking. Well, I know a certain guy who's got more to think on than all of us combined. Lloyd? No, just kidding. Indeed. Rather irritating when you put it that way. Why are you all looking at me? Grats, Lloyd. You're not the most clueless guy in the room for once. I'm nowhere near as bad as him. At least I have some self-awareness. I'd say you're about the same, but Reen does have quite a few more options. Oh, that's... That's just the developers talking. Bet that's easy for you to say, lover boy. In any case, it's just as you said. This may very well be our final night. You, especially, will have more than a few things to make clear tonight. Yeah, I bet you've had a ton of girls confess their love to you as it is already. Unfortunately. And I even a sister. Well, either way, you won't want to wake up tomorrow with any regrets. Indeed, you should let a certain individual know how you feel, no matter where those feelings may lie. Patrick. Why did you show your sister? I mean, you were talking to Patrick, so I'm hoping that's related to Patrick. You're right, I know what I have to do. You'll have to give her your answer sooner or later. He's right, tonight might be the best chance you get. Anyway, let's go enjoy whatever evening we've got left. Should be plenty for us to do between the beach and the park. They're also keeping the stores here in the center open for us too. There's still a load of fun to be had, with or without that special gal. Oh, before I forget, my dad had something he wanted to tell you, Reen. You should go and see him when you get the chance. Yeah, sure thing. Anyway, you guys have a good time out there. We will. See you later. Jesus. Wow, you guys all split off in opposite directions like a group breaking up. I've been trying to keep my role as the sacrifice out of my mind, but Crow was right. I don't want to end this with any regrets. I'll need to find the opportunity to speak with Cassius too. And with Valimar, now that we can finally can again. Good. Oh, tickets. Then there's these tickets His Highness gave me. I may as well use them while I can. I have to make sure to give everyone here my thanks, and, of course, get my feelings out in the open. 35 minutes in and I'm gaining control. Eventide, Night of Promises. 5 tickets. I'm assuming certain events will give me more tickets. These special tickets can be used during the send-off party to participate in various attractions with a companion of your choice. You can deepen your bonds like normal events. Choosing a member you've formed a close bond with may trigger a special event in the future. But the companion you can invite changes depending on the attraction, so use your tickets wisely. You can progress the story once you've used all 5 tickets and seen all major events. You got it. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, we have Ferris wheel, Castle of Mirrors, Horror Coaster. Something going on Michelin Lake for the tickets. That seems to be all of them. So there's 5 events. So we just get to see all of them once, basically. Good, because I remember in 3, it was ridiculous. Like, I had to take people around, so it actually took very long just to hang out with everyone. Not that I'm in a rush here. I'm just trying to get a handle on this. Now, obviously Laura is who I'm going with for that main event. The actual love interest. I don't want to show every possibility. It just kind of ruins the impact of choosing someone if I show every possibility. Like I do with the normal bonding events. This one's a little different. So I probably won't be doing that. I don't know if I'll take Laura on all these rides, though. I mean, they'll probably take the Ferris wheel, or she might like the horror coaster, honestly. Yeah. Judging by that, it looks like we don't have the whole map open. Either we have it open tomorrow, or we're good, and that was the last time we could go everywhere. Although that sucks, because there is still a trial chest I can't get to. So, yep. Don't know what to do about that. That's fine. It's fine. I just wanted to get a grasp of everything. There are side missions here, too. People to play in cards. I don't know. I'm going to save the tickets and the main story right now, though. Right now, I'm going to go around and see what's up. Probably do that card game. Oh, hey, you and his dad. Instructor Reen, I hope you enjoy the special night at Michelin. We're really enjoying ourselves. I don't know how to thank you for letting us have the run of such a wonderful resort. Don't worry about it. We've been getting so many visitors recently anyway. And to tell the truth, I actually became acquainted with the traveling bard, Olivier, during one of his visits to Crossbell. After hearing about the situation, I wanted to do what I could to help. I see, His Highness has a lot of connections. He does indeed. You've done me a great service by looking after Yuna. Please try and relax tonight. Thank you, I will. Oh, how you guys doing? Okay, so I was thinking we could go shopping, or maybe ride the Ferris wheel together. But I'd also like to check out the Castle of Mirrors and the food stalls. Okay, cool your jets. We're not gonna have time for all that. Don't forget we're meeting up with Estelle and the others later. You're right. I'm gonna have to prioritize. So, Akid, I was wondering, how do you feel, about... About what? Nothing. Alright then. Anyway, whatever you want to do, I'm up for it. You've got me for the whole evening. I know that's not a ton of time, but I figure there's still plenty we can do. Just not everything. Thanks, Agate. Those two are so close, it's really sweet. I feel like something between them is a little different from usual, though. It could be wrong, though. And I'm definitely not about to bring it up. Yeah, especially since, never mind. There's so many people to talk to. Oh, that was weird. I wasn't expecting that. Now tell me, what is the current status on your end? Well, I've just about completed most of the things you asked from me. As for the information sharing network, we're using to consolidate tomorrow's tactical data. Given our cooperation with the Viceland forces, we should be sitting around a framework completion of around 80%. In other words, not complete yet. You're losing your edge, second disciple. Oh, come on, Professor. That's unreasonable, even for you. You're the one who sprung this colossal project up on the spot, no questions asked. I ain't getting done that quick. Sounds like you guys have your hands full. Oh, Schwarzer, I didn't see you there. My disciple and I are reviewing the logistical intricacies of tomorrow's plan. Now shoo. Sorry, just one quick question and I'll be gone. When you say an information sharing network, do you mean His Highness's sonorous seashell? Correctly assumed. Despite my disdain for these so-called artifacts, we cannot ignore the practicality of this particular instance. It's only the logical choice to make. Sounds like a lot more worthwhile when you put it that way. Just wish you'd done so from the get-go. Oh well, we've got a ton of talent behind this thing, so we hope to have it all finished up sometime tonight. Hey ho, Uncle Makarov, it's finally finished. As subtle as always. Now I see, you're the one helping Instructor Makarov build up the tactical network, aren't you, Mint? Yep, gotta admit, she knows what she's doing, especially with... The tacta what, who work now? No, wait, I know what that is. I think I heard you mention it before. You've got to be kidding me. What have you been doing all this time then? Well, at first I was doing all the work Uncle Makarov asked me to. But then I got distracted and started working on a little side project instead. But get this, while I was testing things, I ended up making contact with a certain special someone. Someone you're really gonna want to talk to, Uncle Makarov. What the hell are you going on about this time? You can save the stupid hogwash for later. Stupid hogwash, am I? Oh, never mind. I thought it was Instructor Mary. Oh, wait a minute. Is that her father? Wait, you're... Count Hohen Altheim of the Sutherland province, yes. Apparently you and I should have a little talk about my daughter, Mary. Count Altheim. That's Instructor Mary's father. Oh, Mint, talk about timing. Can't tell if it's lucky or lousy just yet, though. I contacted him by totally by accident. Pretty super duper awesome of me, don't you think? Anyhow, tomorrow's battle's gonna be a mondo dangerous, so I think you need to have a little heart-to-heart about Instructor Mary. I mean, you two have already been going out for like over a year. Over a year, you say? Goodness, I had no idea. It would seem my daughter isn't there with you right now, but that may be for the best. Now, perhaps you'd like to fill me in on the details. Is that why everything's capital? Mint, I'm begging you, keep that mouthy chatterbox of yours shut for once. I hadn't realized you left this loose end untied. Very remiss of you. You know I don't tolerate sloppy work. You'd do well to finish the job you started. Not you too, Professor. Finish the job? You mean he's gonna propose? Wowee, I can already feel my heart racing laps already. Can all of you stop getting the wrong idea? I'm starting to feel a little bad for him now. Oh boy. Well, that was a big old flapperoonie. Uncle Makarov sure gave me an earful for it too. Still, maybe things will go okay between him and Instructor Mary's dad anyway. What's done is done. You should focus instead on the task at hand. Schwarzer, I highly suggest you don't leave any business unfinished today either. I don't plan to, but thank you. It's nice to see even the professor has a soft side. And what are you gawking at? Is there something on my face? Oh no, I was just going to say goodbye. See you, Professor. We've been waiting on that one for a while. That confrontation. Perhaps this will provide some sorely needed assistance to Makarov's efforts. Sure, sir, I highly recommend you don't leave anything unfinished.
I sure hope Uncle Makarov gets Instructor Mary's dad's seal of approval. Oh, right, I promised Bridgie and Elliot I'd meet up with them after this. I just hope Uncle Makarov will be okay without his favorite niece watching over him.
I think things might actually go better without you on his back. I don't know what to say. No, it's nothing like that. That can't be a fun conversation. Oh boy. Oh, I get to play Tovol. He's gonna be difficult. There's gonna be multiple people here. No. Who's my palm party person? Yeah, we still have 4 left. Someone with 3 letters in their name? Never mind. We'll think about that later. Oh, you just are normal people. Wow, this place has been jam-packed with smoking babes tonight. Any chance one of them might rent a swimsuit and head down to the beach? I don't like the thought of tomorrow any more than the next guy, but seeing a bikini-clad goddess or two sure would lift my spirits. My God.
Good evening. I hope you enjoy your time here at Michelin. The establishments inside the center are all open for your convenience. They have plenty of trinkets and souvenirs for you to take home. Why not step inside and have a browse?
Sure. You know, at this rate, it feels like I'm just gonna clear this room. Maybe I'll get all the indoor stuff here. And this one. Hey, Tovol, Major Michael. Out for a couple of drinks. You know it. Come to think of it, I never got a chance to properly thank you for helping me back in La Mer. We couldn't have stopped those railway cannons without you, Zero Artisan. It was a team effort. We wouldn't have gotten that far without you in command. Anyhow, tonight's not about work. Drink up, let's enjoy ourselves. I didn't realize you were such a lush. They do seem like they get along in a weird way. To tell you the truth, I'm not. Ein can drink me under the table any day of the week. She's proven that time and time again. I prefer to save my liquor, but with her, it always turns into some kind of contest. Drunks like her are always... Makes sense that the head of the girls' ritter can hold her liquor, I guess. I feel your pain, Tovol. It's the same for me whenever I go out with Principal Aurelia. She just keeps chugging drinks like there's no tomorrow, and she expects me to try and match her pace. Taking the time to enjoy the flavor and aroma of each drink is much more my style. You said it. Who knew you and I had so much in common? My thoughts exactly. It's nice to see these two hitting it off. Come to think of it, they both have a similar outlook on life. I'm surprised they weren't already friends before now. Yeah. The best kind of drinking partner is one who can match your pace. I wonder where Claire is right now. He usually doesn't show it, but it seems like he's really worried about Claire after all. So, Reen, you play Vantage Masters? I do. And since you're asking, I'm guessing you do too. Well, yeah, I've liked these games like this ever since I was a kid. Still, since we've got a little time on our hands, what say we play a couple of rounds? I'll even up the ante a little. You beat me and I'll give you a special prize. You are the first person to ask or say that. Well, with a pitch like that, how could I say no? I have to now. Let me look at the rest. Oh, the rest of the room first. This is that leads to the beach. Secretary Lucy, Lieutenant Kayla, good to see you. I didn't know you were invited.
The prince was kind enough to reach out to us. We don't get many chances to relax and forget about work, so we're going to make the most of tonight. By the way, Josette, I'm really glad I got to thank you in person again.
Oh, what for?
I helped ship those rogue Hercules members back to Calvard. Or rather, I organized it. Don and Kyle were the ones who actually put them on the Bobcat and took them across the border.
Ah, so that's how you work things out.
That's right, the Capua Delivery Service always comes through in a pinch. Lucy had introduced me to Josette previously, and she seemed like the perfect choice to handle this matter. We're lucky to have friends like you, Josette. By the way, I heard some fairly interesting rumors about your love life. Is it true that you and Chloe are both interested in the same guy? Where did you... oh, right, I forgot you and Chloe were so tight. A love triangle with Princess Claudia. That does sound interesting. Not you too, Kayla. That's all in the past now. Besides, I've finally made up my mind about the whole thing. If you two find romance such a fascinating subject, how about you tell me about things on your end? I'm so sorry, but I couldn't possibly disclose that kind of personal information. CID regulations. Well, that isn't fair. Then it's your turn, Lucy. Don't you have any trouble getting guys? Is there anyone you're into right now? Oh, I don't know. I know it's not the same, but there's a guy in my life who I find completely infuriating. Lecter. In fact, I wish you were here right now so I could punch him in his stupid, handsome face. Lucy. It seems Josette's not the only one in a messy romantic situation. That had to have been about Major Lecter, right? Let's throw it back to you, Josette. Oh my god. Right, there's so much more I want to ask you. Oh, come on. You guys didn't tell me anything. Seems like a good time for me to duck out. I doubt there's anything I could contribute on this subject. Yep, get out of there. Alright, before I play him, rehydrate. Oh man, oh, it is called the Interlude. I was gonna ask about that. This is called Act 3. Oh, it's called Eventide. Why did they call it Interlude? In the top left. Weird. Have fun at Michelin. Huh. I'm gonna call it Eventide. With pleasure. Let's get this started. Swordsman. Let's go. It's fine. Sorcerer.
Let's get this game going.
Okay. I remember kicking the last sorceress's sorcerer's ass. I can't do S's sometimes. I think I've made that pretty clear. It's funny because I don't think I have a lisp. I don't go like, but still, S's are weird for me sometimes. It's kind of weird. I don't know how. I don't get it. I think I don't want him creating magic crystals, so I might do this right away. Yeah, why not? I can attack him for free. And end of the turn. I just gave that card up. Okay, magic crystal. I think what I want to do is kill you. Oh no. Oh no, I just can't afford it. I'm gonna save these for the next round. Oh boy. Is that all you got? Okay. I hate that this costs 7. I can't put it down yet. Or I could, and I could get some more crystals right here. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give him another crystal. Now I can afford Blaze and give him 10. Oof. And then 0. I'm taking 0 damage here. Are you serious? I just did. You have 2 health left. You can't come back from this. Okay. If I transmute. Yeah. That's hilarious.
Hey, you're not half bad.
Quick caliber 5. I'll throw in a little extra for you this one time. Have some fun with it. And I got a ticket. Oh, nice. Thanks. Okay, now I have 6. Okay, but what is... I remember getting these at the end of 3. Time to cast Arts cut by 33%. That's on an accessory? Oh, if I combine that with cast 3 on Musei? Well, that might be better than 200 ATS, honestly. I'm not losing all of it. 150. But I think it'll be worth it. She doesn't go very often, so. And then I can give 200 ATS to Emma. She's already got a 200 ATS. Where is it? Where is it? 50, 30. What? What was I wearing? Really? I don't remember what I was wearing. Oh, I was looking at strength. I don't know why. Whoops. Wait, this isn't very effective. I have 2 steel blues on. Nusei, what do you got? I could give her... I don't want to lose any more ATS though. But Emma's almost caught up. I mean, they both have 3K, which is so far ahead of everyone. It's insane. Okay, I'm gonna save the beach for now. We gotta go look in here. You gonna sell some new stuff? Oh, you 3, huh? Hey girls, doing a little window shopping.
More than that, we've decided to pick out some clothes and accessories for each other. Actually, we could use your input on something, instructor. Don't you think Elise's outfit is a little too demure? I mean, her clothes have always just been kind of elegant, but they're just so safe. Again, Musei, I've told you over and over that super showy clothes don't suit me.
Oh, I didn't know about that. I think it would be great for you to branch out and find your own style, Elise.
Really, Reen? There's no harm in trying something new after all. Now into the fitting room with you. We're gonna put on a brand new outfit for a brand new you. While we're at it, we should check out some of...
oh god.
Mariage Cross's new stuff.
Mariage? It's 1 R. I don't know.
I can pick out my own underwear, thank you very much.
You've got some interesting friends, Elise. I'm walking away.
I'm always looking for up-and-coming designers. The one to watch right now is Colette. She's a designer for Fancy Brand, and from Thor's. She's lacking in experience right now, but I just know that she's gonna make some amazing pieces once she's got some more training.
I think we helped her in Trails of Cold Steel 2 with a side quest about shoes. Is that what it was about? I had to put them on and wear them around? No, maybe that wasn't it. I know I helped her, though, in some side quest. Wow, I guess Colette's really made some waves since our days at Thor's. She's on the Arc Royale with the other main campus students right now, helping out with the battle strategies. I really can't wait to see how our brand develops in the future. Nothing new. Yeah.
I must admit, your sense of fashion is impeccable. Not many can match their outfit to the color of their eyes this well. Using black as a base really adds a professional touch to the ensemble. I know you didn't ask, but your ensemble is just fabulous.
Thank you. Also, if you didn't know, there, I got this from Elise's event because she remade restitched the coat and put fabric or magic threads in it to make it equivalent to his current coat, apparently. So, hold on. Oh, Milliam. Oh, I can put stuff on you? She's kind of a party member now, but she's just an astral projection. Is she in this? No. Oh, man. Of course. Someday. Someday she'll be fully back. Maybe by the end of the game. Okay. It's been a while since the entire swimming club got together. I forgot Stark was in it. Yeah, and maybe the first time we've ever done so outside of practice.
Well, at a place like this, I figure the bigger the group, the bigger the fun, right?
No, I hate big groups.
Where do you want to hit first, Allie? The beach? The park? I think I'd like to hit the food stalls, but maybe we should do that after the horror coaster. Getting spooked might help us build an appetite. Sure, sounds good to me.
The horror coaster, I must admit, just thinking of it sends a little chill up my spine. That's all part of the fun. Well, Tina's going to be going around the park with the swimming club, huh? Glad to see she's finally comfortable enough to go and have fun with her friends. Yeah. Nope, all Tina's done. Jesus, how many have I finished? Look at all this. Oh, wow. There's a lot of them. The only thing that scares me is seeing that I didn't get a, 1, but I got a 2. Which means I missed some. There's one. I missed Sully. I didn't talk to her at one point. Oops. I don't know where I missed, though. Where could I have talked to her? I don't know. It's probably when I saved her and Yona. And then I didn't go look around the town again. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We missed some. This is an 100% playthrough, I guess. Sad day. That wasn't enough profile notes. I've got so many recently, I thought maybe I had one. Now, hey. Well, if it isn't the Craigs, checking out what the stores have to offer. Yeah, it's just a nice getaway. Just nice to get away for a little, too. It's been a while since Fiona and I actually got to spend any time together. It really has. Maybe I'll pick something out for you. Some little charm to keep you safe. Fiona, Sure, I'd like that. I know what you're thinking, that you can handle yourself, that you don't need your big sister taking care of you anymore. But I still worry, so promise me you'll stay safe, Elliot. That goes for you too, Reen. Of course, Fiona, I promise. Me too, you can count on that. Fiona won? Huh. Brilliant timing, Reen. You have to hear this. Hey, Hugo. Seems Kleist & Co. had gone and bought out this place too, and so Hugo here's going on about an inspection and work and all. Well, as long as I'm in the neighborhood, why wouldn't I? We're re-examining our business policies, so I need to get a better grasp on how our subsidiaries do things. Subsidiaries. Check out the tryhard over here. Ever the businessman, eh, Hugo? Businessman or no, though. I'm glad to have you here offering your support to the fellow Thor students. It means a lot to have you with us, Hugo. The feeling's mutual, and I'll be doing everything I can to help. It seems the least I could do after all I've put you through. It's a relief to hear you've come to your senses at last. At least I know I was not wasting my time. Does my nut in that I cannot even escape Kleist & Co. at the amusement park, though? Don't tell me you're jealous, Becky. If your association lacks the proper funding and influence, you've no one but to yourself to blame. You wit, who'd be jealous of you, you mad numpty? I mean, sure, it'd be fun to break into live shows and merchandising, but grumble. Hugo and Becky make for quite the pair. They've always been like this. It's good to see them like they were in Trails of Cold Steel 1, though. Good to see he's back in form, at least. He's been a real help, too. Safe to say things take a turn for the better starting tomorrow. Yep, same line. Well, I'm not about to deny that Becky helps me out this time. Typo. That's why I'm allowing her to join me in this inspection. If I'm feeling especially generous, maybe I'll even teach her a few things about running the business in the process. You think I need advice from the likes of you? I'm doing just fine on my own. Some of our clients' natural beauty rivals the spectacular beauty of our gems. Oh. The right gemstone will heighten that elegance. Human hands can create brilliance. Interesting. Aurelia. What's she gonna give me? Machette plushie. Crossbell Time special issue. Huh. Well, you know what? I keep forgetting to do this, so let's just do it. Yeah, I have 4 of them sitting here. This is for Elisa. A rosary? Wow, it's just stunning, Reen. Thank you for such a one-of-a-kind gift. You must have really gone out of your way for this. Oh no, not at all. And even if I did, I got to see that beautiful smile of yours, so it was worth it. Reen? You're such a sap. Elise? These earrings are just lovely, Reen. Sophisticated, even. Well then, that's just perfect for you, isn't it? I'm sure they'll look great on you. I hope you like them. Any kind of gift from you would fill my heart with joy, Reen. These earrings are especially beautiful. I can't wait to try them on. Consider them my new favorite pair. Besides, who doesn't love to be gifted jewelry? If you're happy, so am I. Oh boy. Sharon. Is Aurelia here? I don't know.
Oh, how lovely. This gemstone brooch is quite exceptional.
Thought it might go well with your maid outfit.
Yes, I could pin it to my scarf. Thank you for the gift, Master Rean. Perhaps I could give you this.
Shadow Vivace. A necklace with black wings. Could this be...
I wore it back when I wasn't known as Sharon. Please, take it. May it serve you in some way.
Thank you, Sharon.
An antique shell cameo.
Oh yeah, she did come.
What a splendid gift. Thank you, Schwarzer. I've acquired a number of intriguing art pieces in my time as a noblewoman. This will make a fine addition to my collection.
Oh, I had no idea you were an art collector. I picked this up for you to thank you for all your help and guidance.
Your chivalry knows no bounds, does it? Allow me to gift you this in return.
Goldia bracelet.
A Goldia bracelet? I don't know if it's all right for me to accept something so valuable. It's a fair trade for the cameo. I hope it helps you in your endeavors.
Thank you, I really appreciate it. Huh. I caught up, finally. Okay, let's see. Goldia bracelet, 400... That's a lot of strength. Speed 12, evasion 12, and magic attack evasion 12. Rean, you don't need any more speed, honestly. That's insane. Okay, and then what was the lot? Oh, it was only those two things. Okay, so who would I put? Okay, you're missing a lot of strength. But I'd probably give it to Ash. 400 strength, though. Holy shit. I mean, to be honest, the new Class 7 is just that much stronger that they are the main ones I'm carrying. It's impossible to avoid at this point. I don't think I could get away with giving this up. Let's see. I could probably give accuracy and evasion and prevention up for that. Just for a little more speed. But it's only +2 evasion. Honestly, I want to look for someone who's got decent evasion, but not that much. Like Fee or Sharon. I'd rather give it to Fee than Sharon, though. So let's, yeah. I'll give it to Fee. Yeah, that's much better than that.
Sure. Why not?
Huh. I forgot. If you don't have, like, a bond level with them, then you just straight up get items from them. Alright. This guy who is kind of a prick. Oh, that's right. Michelin Wonderland was rented out for a private party tonight. And I felt so fancy-free coming out of the villa grounds, too. There are far too many children meandering about. Perhaps they're on a field trip. But to rent out an entire resort, what kind of school would even be capable of that? Oh, I would slap you if I could, sir. 2 more restaurants, and then I'm gonna have to end this one up. There's a hotel and a restaurant.
You know, I'm actually from Liberl. I never thought I'd meet a bracer from Liberl here in Crossbell. Not in my wildest dreams. I've always admired bracers, ever since I was a kid. But here I am meeting Estelle, Joshua, the Heavy Blade, and even the Silver Streak. Maybe I shouldn't say this, but meeting them is the highlight of my life.
Good. There's the pom party. The person with the long name. It's a Cassius. I don't know, I didn't look over there. Young Master Patrick, allow me to congratulate you on your accomplishments in Eastern Erebonia. They're hardly worth congratulating. I'm merely assisting Lord Mateus and his allies in dealing with some unsavory characters. I'm far more impressed by what you've been up to, Celestin. Taking care of my father and his affairs must have been no simple task. You flatter me. Compared to the Civil War, this was but a walk in the park. You deflected, young master, but you really have matured. That we can speak so casually about your involvement on the world stage is proof. In that case, Celestin, wouldn't it be high time you stopped calling me young master? Or do you still see me as a child? Well, I can hardly walk that back now, can I? Very well, Lord Patrick. I could get used to that. I'll be counting on you to take care of logistics tomorrow, Celestin. I trust you will not let us down, but of course. Oh, got some development there too, Patrick. If they don't talk directly to Reen, I usually talk to him twice. Looks like Celestin's finally giving me the nod of approval. Schwarzer, you better not leave yourself with any regrets tonight, do you hear me? I know, thank you, Patrick. He's really become quite a dependable adult. We hope to exchange information for the operation tomorrow. Do make sure you have a good evening. Oh, I will. Anton, did you finally find Sharon? I was hoping for like a cutscene. We'll see. Whoa, there's a face I didn't expect to see. Well, if it isn't Anton, what brings you here? So, funny story, I put a request at the guild for info on Sharon. Seems like that got them following up on a couple of leads, and next thing I know, my buddy Olivier invites me out here, saying that I'd be able to see her. I see, so you're a friend of Olivier's. Yeah, got up to all sorts of stuff back in Liberl. Actually, I seem to be running into lots of people I know today. Bracers from Liberl, Crossbell's SSS, even Lucy, the exchange student who used to run the student council. To top it all off, we've got all of you guys from the academy. Everyone is here. Wow. Is there anyone you don't know, Anton? He's the real protagonist. By my count, he knows at least 20 of the people here. Anyway, I should get searching for Sharon. Okay, so he hasn't. I'm so nervous I'm practically shaking, but I can't let this opportunity pass me by. I need to work up the nerve to talk to her. I can do this. Good luck, Anton. I am rooting for you. Hello there. Is there any way I can help you? If there's anything you'd like to know, please don't hesitate. Oh, very generic. Thanks for the offer, though. Well, look here. Aren't these some familiar faces? I'm alone. Lloyd and his colleagues from the SSS stayed here with some friends a couple of years ago. We looked after them back then and gave them a special day just like today. You did, and I kind of remember it slightly because the Let's Play I watched pretty much skimmed over it. Sadly, but I know the events, of course. Oh, hello, Reen. Good to see you so hard at work. Adels? Maybe she just got a book. Oh no, it's because I can turn food into her. Never mind. Hi, everybody. Emily, Teresia. I'm really glad you decided to join us. At first, I wasn't sure if we should, it being a huge conflict of interest and all. But then Supreme Commander Van Dyke had us reassigned to the Independent Raid Force. The what? We're a covert ops unit charged with taking down internal threats to the Empire at our own discretion. A vague description, admittedly, but one that allows groups like Ouroboros and Jaeger Corps to fall under our jurisdiction. In other words, a unit created to give us the authority we needed to fight this battle. Those rules sound dangerously vague, but so long as they have you fighting by our side, I'm not about to complain. And fight is what we'll do. I've got to make up for that sorry state you last saw me in. We're gonna give it our all tomorrow to make tomorrow a huge success. Major, now that we finally found a path we can believe in, we're more than ready to help out. Thanks. I knew we can count on you. That's right. This reconciliation is truly a thing of beauty. I hear a lot of Thor's graduates in the army are getting the same treatment. They'll be able to participate in the operation too. It's shaping up to be quite a reunion. I can hardly wait. I do have 2 new things.
You have my deepest...
There we go. That's 20? She won't tell me, right. Angelica spoke to me earlier. She said watching you work is more beautiful than any painting. I was lost for words, but it's been a long time since I've been near someone so nice. Angelica's wonderful words have inspired me to work as hard as possible. No matter where we go, Angelica never holds back on sweet talk. Yeah, I'm sorry to break it to you, but she literally would say that to anyone. Anyone. Angelica is a menace. So it's not just music you're into, but painting and sculpture too. Count Altheim has a reputation as a patron of up-and-coming young artists across Sutherland. Clearly a love of the arts runs in the family. She really is impressive. You know, it may be an inopportune time to say this. Having recently tasked you with preparing the Thor's exams, I've always felt as though your talents were wasted at the military academy, Mary. Well, I considered becoming a teacher at the music academy at one point, but I wanted to reach out to people who didn't have such a grounding in art or music and teach them how much fun the arts can be. That's a long sentence, ma'am. You are a woman of singular focus, I'll give you that. Though I suppose that may be how you grew so fond of Makarov. You saw through the scruffy exterior and discovered who he was deep down. Instructor Makarov, huh? You really do know how to see the heart of a person, don't you? Makarov and I are simply moving at a snail's pace. I agree. What do you think, Wallace? How does their relationship look from a man's perspective? Me? The way I see it, Makarov is probably just looking for a chance to take things to the next level. A chance? I don't think it's my place to butt in on this conversation about Instructor Mary's love life. On that note, though, I am a bit curious what's going on between General Le Guin and General Bardius. Well, I guess that's none of my business. Oh, I didn't even think of that possibility. Oh my god. Sully, can you give me note number 1? Oh, Instructor Reen. Well done, Instructor. Ariar, I didn't realize you were here. And you're that girl from Arconceal. I was in the neighborhood to see Zex, and decided to catch up with Mueller. Along the way, this young lady helped us out of a sticky situation. It wasn't that big of a deal, really. You could have handled it without my help, so just hurry up and forget about it. I'm feeling a little lost here. Apparently, Mother and Mueller ran into the IDF on their way to Michelin. Sully helped them to slip away before things could escalate. It wasn't anything special. I just worked with Plie and the others to draw their attention towards the station. You also treated the public to a fantastic performance at your rehearsal. When I heard you were part of Operation Shining Steel, I knew I had to find some way to thank you. Won't you spend a little time with us so I can thank you properly? Well... Hey, Sword Boy, she's your mom, right? Say something to her. Sorry, but once she's takes a liking to someone, it's nigh impossible to tear her away. At this point, I would just recommend playing along. What's the worst that can happen? If you like, I'll come with you and make sure things don't get out of hand. Okay, fine, but I don't know what this is about. About this whole mom thing. I can't imagine this is how any of them thought they were going to spend their evening. Well, maybe Arier. I can see it. A little bit. Oh, there's too many people. Oh, and the main story here? Holy hell, there's a lot of people here. I was going to do this one right now, but I think I'm going to actually split it here because there's too many people in this room. God, this place is big. Yeah, I don't want to drag them out too long. So, I should even keep the outros here short because, you know, we have a whole park to take care of. I doubt I will be done in the next one. I'll probably go around exploring all the areas in the next one. And then in the last one, using all the tickets and possibly leaving this place. I don't know. Ending the day. We'll see. I don't know. I'm still... This is an overwhelming amount of people. There's a lot of NPCs, and they're all characters I care about, want to talk to. So, yeah.
No.
Like I said, I'm going to be breaking this up into probably the Eve of War 1, 2, and 3. Or something. We'll see. So, thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it. And I'll see you in the next one.